Hello movers, welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy and this is going to be a beginner intermediate workout. So a little bit more challenging than some of the beginner workouts that I normally do. We're doing an upper body workout circuit. So it's gonna be a combination of upper body exercises plus some cardio elements as a little bit of active rest so we can rest the muscles but keep the heart rate elevated. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here are the ones that I suggest a beginner might use, but of course lift within your own abilities. We'll start with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down. Okay, let's do this upper body workout and move daily. I'm going to put intervals on the watch here today. Let's start with a warm up, just a single circle. We'll get the body just warmed and ready to go. Okay, those cardio elements throughout will also increase our heart rate. Switch directions here, and that will be helpful. It'll be a good workout for upper body, but you're gonna feel it, switch sides here, a little bit in the legs as we do those cardio elements. But the strength component is focused on upper. Switch directions here. I've done quite a few of these in the advanced version. This is my first one right here, a little heel dig in a beginner intermediate format, but we will move quickly through the exercises. So that's why it's a bit more intermediate. And like I said, 3 sets. It'll be fun right here. And butt kicks here. Let's go into some heel dig. Bend down low, sweep the ground and alternate. Into a twist, nice and tall. Alternate sides here too. Last one here. Good. Let's go into a static lunge. Little pelvic tilt here. Shoulders are back. And we're just going up and down. Nice and tall here. Just getting the legs warmed up. If a lunge is not available to you, you can go ahead and do some high knees. 3 more on this side. And switch, let's go 8 on this leg. A little pelvic tilt, straight up and down. Hold something for balance if you need. Four more. Very good. Just getting those legs warmed up for our cardio. Hinge at the waist. Big stretch in the chest here. Roll your wrist. And switch sides. And switch again. And switch. Very good. And we'll finish right here with our torso turn. Draw the elbow across, stretching through that middle back. Okay, excellent. 40 seconds on the clock there. We're getting started with your first strength exercise. I'm gonna start by laying my weights out around my mat so it can be nice and quick. I don't have to worry about the transition time. I've got 12s, 10s, then a space, 8s, 5s, and a space. So do whatever is best for you. If you normally lift what I recommend, you can stick with these. We're gonna start with a bent over row curl. I'll hold these 12s, but go lighter if you'd like. Hinging at the waist, you're gonna hit the row, then you'll stand and hammer curl there. Here we go. So we row, full stand, and hammer curl. Good. Hinge at the waist, row, and curl. Keep those elbows in. You're working middle back right here and the long head of the bicep on your curl. So strong arms and back with this one. All right, setting those down, I'm gonna go to my 10s and moving into another bicep move. We're gonna do in and out bicep curls. So holding 10s, out to the side and right up front, shoulders back. Here we go. So little 2 biceps back to back, but in this one, we're working the peak of the bicep. So the short head versus the long head with that hammer curl. It'll bring some fatigue to the biceps though, so if you need to go lighter, feel free to do that. Okay, we're moving into our cardio component. We'll give the muscles a bit of a rest. Low impact is what I'm gonna do, but you can kick this up. 2 knees, 2 frogs. Make sure there's no weights in your way. Ready, and work. Knee, knee, and frog here and here. Good, 1, 2. Keep your back tall. You don't wanna round the upper shoulder blades here. It's a wide squat so you can get nice and low. Taking the 8s down to the ground, we're gonna go into a tricep extension, glute bridge. So hips are up, palms face each other, and we're bending back at the elbow. Get ready, and you're back, and press. So shoulders do not migrate back. You're simply bending at the elbow, extending to the ceiling. Now don't lock the elbows out at the top. Okay, you want to just keep just a slight softness in the elbow there and think about the triceps. Okay, I'm gonna do this next one kneeling, but if you can't kneel, feel free to stand. We're gonna do a kneeling lateral front raise. So I'm holding 5s, out to the side, then up to the front. Here we go. So you're here, slow, up to the front. So a bit more challenging in a kneeling position because you can't use the legs to bob the weight up. And sometimes we see that, people dipping and driving. This way you're focused solely on those shoulders. But again, lighter if you need, and standing if you'd like. Okay, let's move to standing. Again, make sure there's no weights in your way for your cardio. And we're gonna go into 2 jabs, 2 jacks. There's your low impact. Get ready. Here we go. 1, 2, jack, 1, 2. You could kick this up if you want as well. You'd be 1, 2, 1, 2. And round 2. Okay, back to the one arm row. Or sorry, not one arm, both. Bent over row, hammer curl. I'm sticking with the 12s. Roll the shoulders back and hinge. We row up, hammer here. Good. Really think of retracting the shoulder blades. Right here, squeeze. Nice. And curl. Very good. Going into my bicep curl. This time, palms face the ceiling. I'm holding those 12s, 10s. Come on, Tracy, get with it. In and out, shoulders back. Here we go. And curl. And up. So I really want to focus on keeping those elbows in. Shoulders back. Right, you don't want to be leaning forward to try and get that weight up. And with the 3 rounds, you know, that's where you can sort of go, did I challenge the muscles toward that fatigue point? And you can always change your weights if you need. Let's go into our cardio. Setting those down, 2 knees, 2 frogs. Give the biceps a bit of a stretch with an arms back, thumbs down while you're waiting. All right, 2 and 2. Here we go. Knee, knee, frog, frog. We're taking it down to the ground. Quick sip here. Back to my tricep extension. In that glute bridge with my 8s. Hips are up, palms face each other. And you're slow and press. Make sure you have a full range of motion here. All right, set those down. Moving to the kneeling position with my 5s. Remember, you can stand if you're not a fan of the kneel. Lateral front, roll the shoulders back. Engage the core and up to the side here and front. Stick your chest out. Okay, into your cardio. 2 jabs, 2 jacks. So here, 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 here. Keep your body moving. And 1, 2, jack, 1, 2. Round 3, folks. All right. I'll stick with the same 12 pounds for the row curl. Roll the shoulders back, hinge at the hips, and work. Pull, stand, curl. That's it. Engage the core before you hit that hinge. Okay, I make sure that my core is engaged, back is straight. I'm holding that tension in my abdominal wall. Let's go to the 10 pounds in our bicep curl. Palms are up this time. In and out. Wrists are locked in neutral. Don't let them bend back. And work all the way up and out to the side. Good. Doing well. 15 seconds here. Then into our cardio. Set those down. All right, arms back, thumbs down. We'll stretch those buys for a second. We're going into our 2 knees, 2 frogs. Time to kick up that heart rate and work knee, knee, frog, frog. Okay, on the ground, into that tricep extension. I'm holding 8s, hips up in glute bridge. All right, hips go up, arms are straight, palms facing, and back, slow and press. Okay, set those down. Come to the kneeling or standing front lateral combo with my 5s. Of course, go lighter if you need. This is the progressive overload with those 3 sets here. And if you can go heavier in your weights, that's when you do it. Set after set, you sort of get to the end and say, could I have done more reps with this weight with good form? And if the answer is yes, the next set, you pick up a slightly heavier weight. Let's finish with that cardio. All right. Little sip. You've got your 2 jacks, 2 jabs, 2 jabs to start. Let's work. 1, 2, and jack. 1, 2. Okay, excellent. Time for a water break. I'm gonna switch up my weight, so I'll give you a little intro in the next segment. But take a look at the screen. That's what's coming up next. Pause if you need a longer rest. I've switched my weights. This time I have 15s, then 10s, then a space, 8s and 3s, and the space. All right, get ready. We're gonna start on the ground with a chest press. I'm gonna hold 15s, but of course lift within your abilities. We're gonna press over the chest and we're gonna do a single, single, double. So start with both weights over the chest in the air. And then singles, here we go. So we single, other side single, now together over the chest. Boom, and press. Single, single, double. Now, if this is too easy for you with the single, single, double, you do get a bit of a reprieve here. Feel free to do both at the same time. Then I have my elbows slightly angled in, just to protect my shoulders here. That's not directly out to the side. And that's totally fine to do that. Ensure that those wrists are locked in neutral here as well. Set those down. Good, and we're gonna grab those 10s and go into a Tate press. So again, over the chest, we're coming wide elbows down to the chest, pressing and flexing at the top. Hitting triceps here, so 10 pounds with the Tate press for me. And you're gonna go slow on the descent, hover over the chest and press back up. Good. Just thinking about triceps here. Elbows go nice and wide. And it's the tricep muscle that's pushing the weight back up to the ceiling. Let's set those down. Make your way up to standing and make sure there's no weights in your way. We're going into our cardio kick. All right, alternating here. You can kick it up if you wish right there. Bring the heart rate up and here, up and up. Good opportunity to shake those arms out as well. And grabbing my 8s. Okay, going into shoulders, we're gonna do a single, single, double shoulder press. So starting position here, knees are soft. Same as what we did on the chest, but now with shoulders. Single, other side, double here. And same idea applies. I've got that slight angling of the elbows, so the weight is slightly in front of the plane, the lateral plane. It's not directly out to the side. You've got just slightly in front. Now, if it's easier for your shoulders too, you could do a neutral grip. So palms face the ears like this. For a lot of people, that's easier. Whatever is good for you. Okay, set those down. And grabbing the 3s, we're gonna do our bicep serve raise. So pushing the weights out here and then popping them up to 90 degrees right there. Shoulders low and back, knees are soft. Press, pop, good. So you're not throwing the weights out, we're gently pressing them out, popping them up. And I suggest you go very light on this. This is always a challenge because you're fighting gravity here. Don't hold your breath. And shoulders low away from your ears. Try not to shrug. Very nice. Let's go into our cardio. Shake those arms out. Single, single, double butt kick. All right, you can jump this up here as well, if you wish. Singles here, single, single, and double here. Single, single, and double here. Good. If your arms are too sore right now and you just want to do the leg movements, that's totally fine if your arms need a break. And we're going down to the ground for round 2. Chest press, single double. I've got my 15s again. We're starting with those weights up in the air over the chest. Single, other side, both together, and go. Make sure you're not bouncing the arm off the ground. You're just gonna come into that hover position and press. Wrists are locked in neutral. And your mind is in your chest. Press. Okay, back to the 10 pounds for my Tate press. Focused on triceps this time. It's a little bit of chest here too, but I want you to think about those triceps, pressing the weight back up to the ceiling. Start high, bring it down to the chest, hover, and up. Good. You're slow and controlled on that down. Excellent. Set those down. Let's go up for our cardio. It's good that I'm getting you up and down off the ground. That's a functional movement pattern that we need to be able to do. So I've included that on purpose. Here we go, and up. If you were wondering, yes, that was intentional. I'm sorry. Hashtag not sorry also, because it's good for us. Shake those arms out. We're going to the shoulder press. I don't know if you tried 8s last time. Were they too heavy for you? Feel free to lighten. I'll stick with 8s. Single double press. Starting here, knees are soft. Single up, other side. And both. Elbows are in slightly. Good. Nice controlled press here. You're not throwing the weights up. You're controlling the down, making sure that you're not arching the back either. If you have to arch, the weight's probably too heavy for you, so go ahead and lighten. Almost there. Okay, let's go into our other shoulder exercise. Holding just 3s, biceps serve raise. All right, roll the shoulders back, drop them away from your ears, starting here, and serve here and up to the side. Good. Press and up. My wrist is like click, 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 click. Sounds like a train going down the train track. Mercy. Remember, you're pressing just right out from the rib cage there. Okay, don't try to do it higher or lower. Good, let's go into our cardio, single, single, double, butt kick. This is where we want to kick the heart rate up a little bit before our last round. Ready, single here, single and double. Let's go. Single, single, and double. Round 3, everyone. Okay, let's work hard. You have less than 6 minutes left here. Let's stay in the pocket. Starting with that single double chest press. Here we go, singles down, and then together. Keeping the weight over your chest, not your head. It's easy to let that migrate up. I really want you to keep your back flush to the ground as well. The weight will come down and you might be tempted to tip your body to compensate. Don't do that. Try to stay very flat and still in the torso. Into your Tate press. I'll stick with the 10s. I just hit my shin twice on that. Ow, it's gonna bruise for sure. All right, Tate press down to the chest and up. If you're not feeling this, just slow the descent a little bit more. Keep more tension on the muscle.
I wasted all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right.
Up for your cardio, make sure there's no weights in your way. Push them to the side. Going into your cardio kicks. All right, shake those arms out. Get ready, work hard, and here. Into shoulders. This is probably, well, this one here is probably the most challenging of all of these for me. Just because arms were used there, they feel a bit of fatigue here. So make sure form is good. And work, press. Other side and together. into your bicep serve raise. 3s for me. All right, wrists are locked in neutral, shoulders low and back. Soften the knees and press right from the rib cage up to 90 degrees on the armpit there. Just to 90. Finishing with your cardio. All right, single, double butt kick. Let's do all the things. Add the arms. Make it quick, nice rapid pace. Here we go. Single, single, double here. Let's go. Finish strong, everyone. Push and push. Halfway, almost there. Stay with me, stay in the pocket. In 3, 2, 1 and done. That was hard to count. You move daily in your upper body workout circuit. Nice work, everyone. Great workout. Thanks for joining. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the workout, but stay tuned for a stretch if you can. Nice work, everyone. Let's do a stretch. If you have a wall, a couch, a chair, something where you can put your arm on. If you have a wall, put it nice and high. If you just have something around your house, you can put it out to the side. But now we're gonna bring our chest toward the wall and really stretch through those pecs here. Very nice. Good work. I like the length of each circuit a lot. It almost feels like a no repeat when you have that many exercises within the circuit. Switch sides. But I tried to overload the muscle a little bit with each set beside each other like that, and then take a little break. 2 exercises, little break. So I hope you got a good workout here today. I know I did. Yeah, so I would call this an intermediate workout. If it were a beginner, I'd probably only give maybe 3 exercises per circuit and maybe only 2 rounds instead of the full 3 rounds. Bring the arm across. But that is something great to work out too. So if you're normally a beginner and you tried this workout and then you did it all and you're okay, you're like, that was okay. You might be ready for the three sets of things. And that's a good little measure of progressive overload. If you jump from 2 sets to 3 sets, the muscles are accustomed to 2. They're used to 2. If all of a sudden you add a 3rd one, they're going to be like, okay, we need to adapt to this load, to this volume. Let's grow in order to sustain it. And so that's how you get muscle growth, is that progressive overload, slowly over time, pressing and pushing the system. Switching sides here. So yeah, this is a great upper body workout you can put on repeat. I like the little active rest. I felt like we needed it just to rest the arms a little bit. And it's a nice way to kick the heart rate up a little bit, keep the body moving even while you're resting. Let's do arms back, thumbs down. Drop those shoulders and give me a little neck tilt right here. Stretching that neck and front shoulder. Excellent. And switch sides. So yeah, try an advanced workout. Maybe one that's just strength and not strength and cardio, because sometimes those move a little bit quick. I'm gonna link the hands behind, stretch the chest, drop the shoulders, and lift within your abilities. I lift quite a bit heavier in the advanced workouts, but you can stick with what, like if you've done a chest press before and you know that you normally use 10 pounds, then you can just stick with that in an advanced one and see, how that feels to start off with. All right, round through the back right here, last stretch. Thanks so much for joining, everyone. That was great. Go move daily now in your wellness and nutrition, and we'll see you all in the next workout.